know it's jungle out there. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream, I had a jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat.
Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is I.A.N. This is Crime Watching. We're back. Top of the evening to you. Or those of you who are locked online, especially good evening to you. Ladies and gentlemen, I know a lot of you want to find out more about the drugs that was tampered with. The big drug bust that was tampered with when the guys got arrested. Can I see an image, please, yeah? Really fast, yeah? And how much went missing at the police station. You know, we highlighted that yesterday, but I think that I need to come back and just give you a little score. Just some more information that I've gotten, and somebody questioned me today. Also, I want to say, I want to make a comment concerning the commissioner of police to let him know that, you know, we have no problems with him. We have absolutely no problems with the performance of the commissioner of police. There are a lot of people out there trying to spread an, you know, and also with respect to the man shot and killed, Raidal, Soklal, Persad, sorry. I want to come out and tell you what I discovered today. I really want to come out and tell you what I discovered today, and it's very, very sad. It's very, very sad and very, very sad. And let me tell you something. No matter what, that's a decent boy. He was a decent guy. You know, and so we have so much to tell you. Also, the death at the Palo Seco Secondary School forced an early closure. Also, a man identified as Kenneth Taylor, AK1, he was found hanging. Also, a man found dead after a house fire in Londonville. Also, a terrible accident involving a truck. We were there earlier on. A tree collapse on a Mayaro pensioner's home. Also, DCP Benjamin said no stone will be left unturned into the investigation in the disappearance of 20 kilos of marijuana. Now they're saying that, okay, 3 police officers charged with corruption, over $6,000 bribe. 2 brothers shot and wounded in Arima. Students suspended after police officer locked inside classroom at Persad Secondary. Also, man linked to getaway car in Malabar supermarket. Shooting identified, wanted by police. Also, Couva phone deal turns bloody. So much to tell you today, so much to tell you. So what we're going to do, we're going to start it off really early. Really early for you, because I want to talk about, I want to pay a little attention on Raidal Persad today. I put it together today. I put it like a puzzle today. I put it like a puzzle for you today, like a puzzle. It was a puzzle. I put it like a puzzle, and let me tell you something. When I sit down and tell you, let me put it together. As I told my driver today, I said, let me put it together. Wait, hold on. No, I don't want to leave. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go down south. I want to go to Carlsen Field. I got up this morning and tell myself, I'm heading back to Carlsen Field and I'm going to put it together. Because after leaving there, I started to put it together from last night. After I left my studio, I went down to Carlsen Field and I started to put it together. So we're going to take a fast break. And what we're going to do, we're going to come back. And when we come back, we're going to start this show. All those of you who are locked on the line, a special good evening to you. All those who missed this show yesterday, go back and watch it. Go back and look at it on I.A.N Network on Facebook, I.A.N Network on YouTube. When you miss one show, it throws you off. It really, really throws you off. So you can't afford to miss it. You're going to need to spread the news, spread it. They can say what they want about me, you know. As I tell a person, you can say what you want about me. You can say what you want about me. Let me tell you something. People trust me. And I will never violate that trust. People trust me. And no matter, you could ask me 100 times, I will never tell you my source. Never. Never tell you that. We're going to take a fast break. Look at all the advertisers, all our new advertisers, all those advertisers who have already booked from now straight down to December. And remember, for Diwali, we can do all the live appearances and whatnot. And you're going to see it now. If you want to have us by your supermarket, your store, your business, for 45 minutes, and for the whole world to see, you get in contact with us. And there are persons out there, let's say you're on a crime scene and you have videos to send, pictures to send, immediately of accidents and whatnot, send it straight to I.A.N Network on Facebook. Straight to my phone, WhatsApp me immediately. Thank you again. We're going to take a fast break. When we come back, we'll continue.
The I.A.N Show will be right back.
To our loyal fans and growing audience, with just $1 you can support our operations and contribute to the work that we do. Contribute while you're watching. Send your contributions to our PayPal account at oneian.allen@gmail.com and our First Citizens account. Swift code provided for international transfers.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors and roti makers. Try our high quality bromate free all-purpose and whole wheat flour. Low price and conveniently packaged in 2 pounds, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Shiklisho Limited at 665-3336 or 4808-715 or visit us at Warrenville, Canupia. Shiklisho Limited, quality you can trust.
Dreaming of a home to call your own? Start now with freehold land in Grand Couva for just $148,000, only 15 minutes from the highway. No waiting, you can build right away. Call us today and make that dream a reality.
Kickstart your career in IT with the BSc Information Technology from the University of Bedfordshire, delivered at CTS College. The BSc Information Technology equips students for the latest jobs in the IT field. Benefit from online learning environment, dedicated program manager, WhatsApp groups with students and lecturers, shared drive with lecture notes, recordings, assignments, and more. Tutorial support for assignments. Email CTS College on study@ctscollege.com.
Innovate your space with Felicity Furniture and Appliances. Our pieces are of top quality, stylish and affordable. Dining and patio sets, sofas, wardrobes, freezers, beds, stoves and more. Visit our showroom at Lot 10B Pier Road, Felicity, Chaguanas. Quality you can trust, style you love.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Need quality material for your roof fast? Express Roofing Company Limited has you covered. From corrugated galvanized to new wave, we manufacture it all. Custom C and Z purlins standing seam made to your specs. Call or visit us in Sanger Grande today for quality material done right.
Welcome back to the I.A.N Show.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, last night a man was shot and killed while seated in the driver's seat of a white Audi along the Carlsen Field Main Road on Tuesday in Carlsen Field, Raidal, Persad. We were there on the scene. Remember last night while the show was going on? And what is sad that when, you know, is I tell you something, when you look at the show and sometimes when you get the breaking news, I mean, as they say, it's just tragic, it's just tragic. And I'm going to tell you all about that here because I'm doing an intense investigation. But as we continue, I had to tell you about a death at Palo Seco Secondary School, forced early closure on Wednesday, reported a cleaner, Jennifer Harrington, collapsed at the school and died. And you know what is sad about it? She just got a job. She just got that job. Really, really sad. She has one child and a 21-year-old. And it's just terrible and so tragic that sometimes you leave for home and you don't know when you're going to come back. And I really hope that, you know, people, you know, come together and assist the family because it's just her and the little girl, you know. She has no one else. She just have her sisters and so on. I spoke to them, really quiet, nice people, but they can't, they're not doing too well. They're not coping with this at all. 21-year-old, she's not coping. So I spoke to the family this afternoon and, you know, I want to extend my deepest sympathy to them. Really, really sad. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a man identified, you know, a similar incident that took place on Saturday, 13th of September, 2025, when a man identified as 34-year-old. Sorry. I skipped that story. Sorry. So I was just telling you about Jennifer Harrison. Also, Jennifer Harrington. We have a mic? All right. Police found dead. Man found dead after house fire in Londonville. Police are investigating the death of a man falling in a house fire along Fletcher Road, Tudge Road, Londonville, early Tuesday. Around 4 a.m. on September the 16th, officers at Londonville Police Post received a telephone report of a house on fire. Acting Corporal Ram Lochin and PC Sami responded and upon arrival, met fire officers who had already extinguished the blaze. At the scene, officers discovered the charred remains of a human under a metal bed framed within the burned structure, which measured approximately 10 by 10. Investigators later learned that the occupant of the house was his 55-year-old Amrit Singh, who reportedly lived alone at the location. Crime scene investigators processed the scene, and a district medical officer pronounced him dead and before ordering the removal of the body. But we're going to pay special attention because we don't know what caused that in the family, or anybody could get in contact with me, please. I'm hearing all sorts of things, but could somebody go to my website on ianalleyne.org and just type up that and send the information anonymously, please. ianalleyne.org. You know, a similar incident of that nature took place. A similar incident of that nature took place on Saturday, 13th September 2025, when a man identified as 34-year-old Quasi Squires charred remains were found inside his home along Jordan Terrace off Salmon Drive, Darby, falling a fire. Similar incident like that. So that by itself, this case also, you know, warrants an investigation. So anybody who has information, remember, once you have information, you're on a crime scene, you have videos, you have any information, you can also WhatsApp me on 1-868-294-4081, and you'll keep posting that. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a man identified as Kenneth Taylor, a.k.a. Wani, was found hanging in Bethel, Tobago on Wednesday the 17th. A man identified as Kenneth Taylor, a.k.a. Wani, was found hanging in Bethel, Tobago on Wednesday. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a terrible accident involving a truck occurred near Bagwansing, Chaguanas, on the southbound lane of the highway earlier today. I spoke to the truck driver also. Go ahead. Well, ladies and gentlemen, a terrible accident has just occurred. Police has just arrived on the scene. This is right opposite Bagwansing here on the flyover on the southbound lane. So this would have caused a lot of traffic. As you can see, the whole area here was cleared off by the truck. We hope the driver is okay? Yeah, a fuel tank. We don't know exactly what happened, but the police has just arrived. This is fuel on the ground here, so this is very, very dangerous, very, very dangerous. So this has caused a massive pile-up. Right, this has caused a massive traffic pile-up here. Fuel is on the ground there. So those of you Those of you heading to south, you need to be very careful. I'm trying to get a shot from the other side here. Go ahead. So as you can see, apparently he cleared out the gas tank on the ground. This could have been a big explosion here. So we don't know exactly what happened. This is the truck here. Give me a bounce.
Use something else while you're supposed to give me a nice hug, guy. You know, it's my dog.
What's happening? All right, yeah. So they are waiting on the arrival of the fire service. As you can see, the police have already. Look at this whole area here. Look at the tire. Come from here. Okay. So apparently he had a load. So we don't know. Everything is shifted in the center of the highway. So just come from here.
Don't get bumped, you know. I will cry.
Every person coming back here.
You're driving the junior Sammy
Yeah, the junior
truck,
Sammy
right?
truck. Yeah, he coming from up there,
yeah.
and the whole axle just bust out. And the truck just had a skate.
Axle.
Yeah, the whole bottom, the whole axle and it bust out.
Thank God it had no workers here.
Yeah. Thank God it had no workers.
Yeah. And you reverse your truck well.
Yeah.
Because what about, it just goes to show the timing.
Yeah, I was going back same time and I see everything.
Same time, if you were closer, you could have got
it.
it.
Yeah, you could have hit the truck and all.
You could have gotten it, but all the best.
Yeah.
All right? Thank you again. But thank God you're okay. So apparently this is the driver of the truck here, and we're just trying to get a word from him. We heard the axle came off. Sir, thank God you're okay. What exactly happened?
Can't recall right now. Everything just happened.
Yeah, but thank God you're alive. Because one eyewitness said the other guy from who was driving reversing the truck, he said the axle came off, it broke, and you lost control.
Yeah.
But thank God, this whole thing could have blown up. Thank God you're okay. And what is your name?
Brian Sukdev.
Brian Sukdev.
Yeah.
How long have you been driving truck now?
Since about 8 years now.
Thank God you're okay, sir. Thank you again. So, ladies and gentlemen, we spoke to Brian Sukdev. Who you drive truck for? This is your personal truck or you drive for a company? Who's your company?
Driving for contractor from Barako.
What was the name of the contractor from Barako?
Dave Suku.
Dave Suku, okay. Well, he's a driver attached to Dave Suku from Barako. Thank God he's okay. As you can see, well, the fire services will have to come and wash down the road and whatnot. So we're making our way out of here now. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 collapses on Mayaro pensioner's home. A 73-year-old pensioner from Mayaro is counting his blessing after a tree collapse on his house, causing significant damages, but sparing his life. Anthony Alsop. Also, there was another accident where they took a video of you. There was another accident where we took a video of. Also, Anthony Aslop of Bunkers El Guaguayari, Mayaro, was at his home and it gave way and the tree fell. These are just different images here. And sometimes you got to be careful. Those tall trees around your homes and whatnot, they might look green, but you don't know as they say, inside of the tree, what exactly is going on. And next to that tree can fall and it destroys home, huh? I still have to show you a video with a guy whose roof was blown off on Friday. Also, ladies and gentlemen, 3 police officers charged with corruption over $6,000 bribe demand. 3 police officers have been charged with corruption and granted $60,000 bail, each allegedly soliciting and receiving a bribe from a businessman. Woman Sergeant Andrea Smith, PC Keegan Kwamina, and PC Darrell Hall appeared before Master Ria Libert of the Chaguanas North Criminal Court on Tuesday. They were each charged with corruptly soliciting a bribe of $6,000 and corruptly receiving $5,000 contrary to Section 3(1) and whatnot. So we're going to leave that. But just to let you know, it is not Corporal Hall. It is not the Corporal Hall. So a lot of people have been asking, this guy is Darrell. So we're going to leave it to the courts. I know Andrea, woman sergeant. So I don't know. I don't know the facts, but nevertheless, I don't want to jump to nothing as yet. A student suspended after police locked him inside classroom at Persad. So the student has been suspended. Remember we said that yesterday. Police officer was reportedly locked inside a classroom at Persad Secondary School. Deputy Commissioner of Police Junior Benjamin confirmed the incident and is awaiting a report. So the student has been suspended. Also, just to let you know, there was a small accident right after that, right before the truck on the northbound lane. Look at it. This car just went up on the medium and hit the next vehicle on the southbound lane. You know. Here the guy is coming out to the vehicle, so and it hit another vehicle. It apparently hit this guy there with this red van. Thank God everybody was okay, but you should have seen how that car made that skid on the highway. That's why you have to drive really slow when the road is wet. And he wasn't even driving fast, the guy in the Lancer. He was not even driving fast. Also, ladies and gentlemen, 2 brothers shot in... Same day with the accident on Sunday. 2 brothers shot and wounded in Arima. Police investigate shooting in Arima that left 2 brothers wounded on Tuesday around 7:20 on September the 16th, 2025. 37-year-old Joel Hernandez and 35-year-old Nicholas Hernandez, both of Samaru Village, Arima, were linemen near home when another man when they were approached by a gunman. A suspect described as slim-built, about 5 feet 6 inches tall, and dressed in black short-sleeve shirt and 3/4 pants, pointed a firearm at the group and opened fire. The victim ran off as shots were fired at them. During the incident, Joel sustained gunshot wounds to his left arm, leg, and chest, while Nicholas was struck in the left leg and lower calf. The shooter escaped by running onto the priority bus route. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a man linked to a getaway car in Malabar supermarket shooting identified. Wanted by police now. Police have identified the man rented his silver Nissan Tigra using the attempted robbery and shooting of a security guard outside a supermarket in Malabar. He has been identified as Karen Figaro, who is linked to address in Wallerfield, Belmont, Malabar. So anybody who has information on Karen Figaro, get in contact with me. The incident occurred around 6:45 on Sunday, September the 14th, when the guard was on duty outside the supermarket along Malabar Main Road. He was confronted by 2 men of African descent, one armed with an AR-15 rifle and the other with a pistol. The suspect pointed the weapon at him and ordered him not to move. The victim reported hearing several loud explosions and feeling a burning sensation in his chest before collapsing. Despite his injuries, he managed to raise his service-issued 12-gauge shotgun and fired 1 round at the suspect. The attackers fled north along Malabar Main Road and escaped in a waiting Tigra. Police investigators later recovered 1 9mm shell and 1 12-gauge shell at the scene. The wounded officer was taken to Arima Hospital for treatment. The suspect has been identified as Karen Figaro. Also, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, Couva phone deal turns bloody. A Charleville man is nursing injuries after he was stabbed during a confrontation in Couva on Tuesday afternoon. Police said around 2:40 on September 16, 2025, a 31-year-old laborer, Darren Ramphal, was waiting for a taxi at Isaac Junction near Subway in the company of his brother and a friend. While there, he became involved in a heated verbal altercation with another man over the sale of a cell phone. The dispute escalated and the suspect allegedly stabbed Ramphal in the abdomen. Officers attached to Couva. You know, that's not the first time a man was charged was stabbed on that junction. A guy who used to live in Chaguanas many years ago, he was stabbed on that exact junction, you know. Yeah. So there's Isaac Junction. He was charged at Ropes Junction. The suspect has been identified as Nares Gow, a.k.a. Gow, was arrested shortly. Nares Gow, a 35-year-old man, Nares Gow. He was arrested. Also, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, we're going to take a fast break. And when we come back, I want to tell you about, it's two things I'm going to tell you about today. The marijuana, the drugs at Barataria station, how it was taken, what time it was taken. And when we come back, I will tell you more about the man that was shot dead in Carlsen Field when we come back.
The I.A.N. Show will be right back.
To our loyal fans and growing audience, with just $1 you can support our operations and contribute to the work that we do. Contribute while you're watching. Send your contributions to our PayPal account at ianalleyne@gmail.com and our First Citizens account. Swift code provided for international transfers.
Say goodbye to ordinary sofas. Introducing Sofa Factory, where you design and customize your dream set. Buy only the pieces you want, in the color you prefer, tailored to complement your space. Create a sofa that's uniquely yours. Our fabrics are very durable, some even stain-resistant and pet-friendly. Don't settle for what's available. Get a set made to suit your home. Visit our showrooms, conveniently located in Kunupir and Arima. The Sofa Factory. Come and experience the new way to shop for furniture.
For over 85 years, Saran Sampath Limited has been a trusted source for quality local and imported lumber. And for the last 10, our hardware division has delivered everything from top-grade tools to electrical, plumbing, and building supplies. Saran Sampath, everything for your home repair and construction projects.
Is your home ready for a stunning makeover? At Classic Tiles, our newest arrivals are here, featuring breathtaking tiles and SPC flooring that turn ordinary spaces into extraordinary places. From sleek modern designs to timeless classics, we have the quality and variety of tiles to fit every style and budget. Plus, find all your tools, kitchen and bathroom accessories, everything you need, under one roof. But don't wait. These exclusive new collections are moving fast. Visit Classic Tiles showroom today.
Have I.A.N live and in person at your business and showcase your product and services to over 100 million viewers across the I.A.N network. This is your chance to let millions know about your company or services. Book your live from 30 minutes or more and watch your business be transformed with I.A.N Live. To book your live, contact I.A.N at 225-4327 or call our offices at 225-3250 or 389-7018. Don't miss this opportunity. Call and book today.
Why wait to own land? Secure your lot. 3 minutes from the Rio Claro Junction, only $255,000. Pay just $25,000 down and $19.17 monthly for 10 years with private financing. No waiting, start building right away. Call and make it yours today.
Looking to complete your home? Be sure to check out Ramesh & Sons Home Furnishing Limited. We offer modern and affordable furnishings for any household. We carry all major brands of refrigerators, stoves, washers, dryers, and more. Check out our Blaupunkt line of German stainless steel look of chest freezers. Remember, we also carry a wide range of stylish and cost-effective furniture in our very own Relax King brand. Visit our showroom at 99 Calcutta Road, Freeport for the best prices. Contact 232-5170. Ramesh & Sons Home Furnishing Limited. Fulfilling all your household needs.
In sacred moments, only the finest will do. Gold medal ghee. Pure ghee, pure devotion. Taste the gold medal difference today.
Welcome back to the I.A.N Show.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. I know this is to tell you about the drugs that was over 20 kilograms of marijuana stolen from the Barataria police station property room, replaced with bricks and styrofoam. An investigation has been launched after more than 20 kilograms of cannabis were discovered missing from the property room at the Barataria police station. The drugs, which has been neatly packaged, were replaced with bricks and styrofoam, raising serious concern. The discovery comes as 3 men were arrested in Trin City over the weekend, following the seizure of the large quantity of cannabis during the anti-crime operation. Around 4:20 on Saturday, September 6th, officers of the DCP Operations Unit carried out a targeted exercise at Macoya Industrial Estate based on intelligence about an alleged drug shipment. During the operation, police seized 82 black packets, 4 brown packets, 2 transparent packets, and 1 red packet, all containing cannabis. The suspect, aged 26-42, from Trin City and Chaguanas, were charged. You know, ladies and gentlemen, come back to me. And if we did not talk about that, it's only today, ladies and gentlemen, that when I came out yesterday and I stood in front of that it's only today they came out and DCP said, the DCP, Deputy Commissioner, said that Benjamin, no stone will be left unturned. It's only today they come out and they said that. It's only today they come out and said that. But you know, nobody knew about that because I went in front of the police station and this is what I explained to you. Been news for you. You know, the last time you saw me in front of a police station was with respect to the SUV that was taken in Arima, and nobody knew about it. Shocking security breach. Stolen from the police station. Suspect killed in Takariga while was driving SUV stolen from the Arima police station. Are you aware that the vehicle was stolen from here? Well, I have a matter, an incident to bring to your attention that is very, very, very disturbing. You are going to fall out your seat because it is very disturbing. I think it's more disturbing when we discovered you remember in Arima with the stolen SUV in Arima police station. The vehicle was reported stolen 2nd August 2025. That was the SUV and whatnot, and they got back the SUV and we got to the bottom of it. Everybody knows we got to the bottom of it. But there's a story that has developed here that I need to bring it to your attention, you the people, because as they say, I'm the commissioner for the ground, and the only thing I don't know is the coming of the law. And it's sad because had it been somebody else or some small officer, Peter would have paid for Paul and Paul would have paid for all. Let me just tell you what went on. 3 arrested in Trinidad City with cannabis shipment. 3 men were arrested over the weekend in Trinidad City after police seized a large quantity of cannabis during an anti-crime operation. The arrest took place around 4:20 p.m. on Saturday, September 6, 2025, when officers of the DCP Operations Unit carried out a targeted exercise at the Macoya Industrial Estate based on intelligence about alleged drug shipment. During the operation, 82 black packets, 4 brown packets, 2 transparent packets. Now you are seeing the images on your screen right now. You are seeing the images on your screen. And 1 red packet, all containing cannabis, marijuana, drugs. The suspect ages 26, 42, and from Trinidad City and Chaguanas were charged with possession of the cannabis for the purpose of trafficking. The investigation is continuing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, now, how many blocks you saw there? They had 82 blocks. Black stuff in black stuff, 82 black packets, 4 brown packets, and 2 transparent packets. They were all. Now the suspects were charged. That happened on the 6th. On the 6th of September, that incident happened. But let me tell you what happened at this station here. During the weekend, into yesterday, well, during the weekend, this is where the drugs were kept. I'll explain something to you. So if you go back to yesterday's show, you'll realize that they took 20 blocks. No, we don't end at 7. We don't end at 7. So those of you online will be seeing everything. So I just wanted to tell you, when I put up a picture of Alexander and Minister Alexander and the Commissioner of Police, persons have been saying that I am not against Alexander. I have no beef with this man. I wish the man all the best. And even to the Commissioner, persons think that I am supporting other parties. No, I fully endorse the Commissioner of Police. And I support the Minister of Homeland Security, full stop. So ladies and gentlemen, remember the drugs that I told you that was taken? This amount of drugs, the 80 blocks. The 80 blocks, ladies and gentlemen, that you saw. So what I did, I created a time of events. Now I know that you still want to see you still want to know about the man that was shot in Carlsen Field, but we're going to get to that just now, huh? We're going to get to that just now. But remember, tonight, the entire show will be joined because we had like a fiber break a while ago. Yeah, something went wrong. So the show stopped. So we'll have to put it back everything. We're not going to lose our views, but we're going to put it back, and we're going to have, so the show on all the platforms will be posted a little later, like maybe a half an hour, maybe an hour later. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, this is in connection with Barataria Police. So let me give you a timeline of events. First one, go ahead. The timeline of events. Friday, September the 12th, overnight shift, 6 p.m. to 8 a.m. A sergeant was allegedly sleeping during his shift. A constable assigned sentry duties from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. on this Saturday deliberately switched off the lights in the property room, charge room, corridor, and front yard to conceal his action. So now you understand how the drugs that I'm showing you here, go back to the drugs here, that I'm showing you 20 blocks was taken. We're starting from Friday to show you. Oh. All right, so let me know that we have all CGs ready. Okay, so I'm going back now to the timeline starting from Friday. Overnight shift, 6 p.m. to 8 a.m. shift. All right? A sergeant during that time, this is coming into Saturday morning. Well, apparently the sergeant was allegedly sleeping during his shift. A constable assigned to sentry duties from the 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. that Saturday morning deliberately switched off the lights of the property room, charge room, and corridors from the front yard to conceal his action. I am taking you to early Saturday, September the 13th, over the weekend when the bricks went missing. Shortly before 3 a.m., the constable black SUV arrived outside the station, outside Barataria Police Station. That's the station, the black SUV came there. Go ahead. Early Saturday. He removed a bag from the vehicle and carried it inside the sergeant's office. At 2:38, remember sergeant sleeping, somebody sleeping. At 2:38 is when the action started. The constable entered the property room and removed approximately 23 kilos of marijuana. It is believed that inside the sergeant's office, no cameras, the real packets were swapped with bogus ones, styrofoam and bricks. So all that time the sergeant didn't even know what was going on. So at 2:38, this constable entered the property room and removed approximately 23 kilos and marijuana. It believed that inside the sergeant's office, no cameras, the real packets were swapped with bogus ones, styrofoam and bricks. The constable later re-entered the property room with another bag believed to contain the bogus packages and placed a second bag into the SUV, which then drove off. He was unaware, ladies and gentlemen, that the property camera system activated. So let me tell you what went on there. So in 2016, Fitzgerald Hines, I think it was 2016, Fitzgerald Hines, they had installed new cameras. He was then the Minister of National Security. And they bought a device called Pegasus. Right, I'm just telling you, where that is the same time with the Pegasus where it can intercept calls and WhatsApp calls. Yeah, don't get tired. There are things in this country can intercept your WhatsApp calls. Yes, so don't get tired with that. But nevertheless, it is a narrative by a lot of police officers. In some of the stations, they feel the cameras don't work because the government did not pay the provider, which it falls under B-Mobile. So apparently, a lot of people say, well, those cameras don't work, but some of the cameras, ladies and gentlemen, work. So at Barataria Police Station, when the constable took off the lights, he didn't know that one of the cameras carried an infrared. So they could have seen what was going. The camera picked up what was going on there. So let me take you now take me back to early Saturday, September the 13th. He was unaware that the property room camera's infrared system activated in the dark. So he was of the opinion, and everybody's of the opinion, that those cameras don't work at certain stations. But nevertheless, that is what he believed, and that is where he was wrong. On Saturday, September the 13th, during the handover, Saturday, September the 13th, 2025, 8 a.m., the handover, the constable improperly conducted the property room handover to a corporal when the sergeant should have done that. So the constable handed over to a corporal and said, well, right, handover. That's everything in check. He checked the bogus packages, the corporal presence making the transfer appeal legitimate. So he got a constable just checking it now. Just checking it. That's why to officers out there, when you're doing a handover a handover of your shift, a handover what is in the property room, where a gun was recovered or whatever, or drugs, whatever, and they're handing over the shift. You have to come and check everything, because look what's happening here. That's slackness. That's slackness. So we're going to take a fast break. When we come back, we'll continue.
The I.A.N Show will be right back.
In sacred moments, only the finest will do. Gold medal ghee. Pure ghee, pure devotion. Taste the gold medal difference today.
Wake up to ocean views in beautiful, peaceful Tigress. Lots available at an unbelievable price of $85,000. You can build right away and live the dream, but hurry, only a few left. Call now to claim yours today.
Discover top quality, brand new and roll-off vehicles at Euro Japan Motors, dealer in Toyota, Nissan, Honda, and more. Shop online and we will deliver and service at your door. We offer a variety of automotive services. Euro Japan Motors, a service beyond your expectations.
From foundation to finish, Steel Force Caribbean ensures precision in engineering, architectural design, structural steel, and custom fabrication. For industrial, commercial, or residential, serving throughout the Caribbean. Call or visit us today.
Cantana, where get them rims? Drive, I went to Racetrack Wheels for the best in brand name rims and the best in brand name tires for my car. Yeah, that's why I get my rims.
High blood pressure doesn't wait, and neither should you. I.A.N Nutrition's blood pressure support is crafted with a clinical strength blend to help you take control naturally. Gentle on the body, powerful for your heart. Blood pressure support by I.A.N Nutrition. Naturally strong.
Variety Supplies is at it again, bringing you exciting new arrivals every month. Cook up delicious meals with our top quality pots and covers, ranging from 8 to 26 inches. Get towers, stainless steel bowls in all sizes, elegant serving trays and platters, food warmer pans, strainers, and more. Check out our firecrackers, standing and tabletop stoves. Everything you need all in one place. Denny at 99 Guapa Road, Faizabad. Hundreds of unique items you won't find anywhere else.
Tired of throwing money on rent? Own your piece of freehold land in Grand Couva for just $148,000. Safe, peaceful, family-friendly, and ready to build. Call now and make the smart move for your family's future.
Welcome to eFix Investments Limited, your one-stop destination for all your home essentials. Transform your bathroom with our exquisite range of showers, enclosures, luxury bathtubs, modern toilets, faucets, ceramic sinks, and vanities. Enhance your kitchen with our stainless steel sinks. Our extensive selection includes bath, kitchen accessories, as well as security doors. Visit our showroom today at Southern Main Road, Homeland Gardens, Cunupia, and let your dream home become a reality. Call us at 665-2282 or 671-2282. eFix Investments Limited, your home, your style, our passion.
Step into the colors and flavors of India at the India in Style Expo opposite the Center of Excellence Mokoya. Dive into our Indian food festival featuring a delicious variety, plus explore vibrant Indian clothing, elegant outfits for the entire family, perfect for every occasion. Open daily from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. opposite the Center of Excellence in Mokoya. Get ready, Chaguanas! The Fab India Expo is back, starting on September 18th, right opposite the Medford gas station, Chaguanas. Shop authentic Indian fashion, food, jewelry, home decor, and much more. Don't miss out on the Fab India Expo opposite Medford gas station, Chaguanas, your one-stop cultural destination.
ICE TT offers over 25 years of experience, our retinal specialist and the latest cutting-edge equipment. We handle diagnostic and surgical needs for retina, cataract, glaucoma, pediatric and diabetic eye care. Also glasses. We provide it all under one roof. Our head office is located seconds off the Freeport flyover. Branches also in North, South and Tobago. Call 349-EYES for more information. Payment plans are available. Eyes TT, taking eye care into the future.
Welcome back to the I.A.N. Show.
So ladies and gentlemen, we are back. So you understand what went on with respect to these drugs? You understand that what went on with respect to that drugs? And I'm continuing. So the officer was unaware in early Saturday, September the 13th. He was unaware that the infrared system was activated. So I'm taking it to September the 13th, the 8 a.m. handover. Now, this is the one now. This is the 8 a.m. handover. The constable improperly conducted the property room handover to a corporal when the sergeant should have done that. He checked the bogus packages in the corporal presence, making the transfer, the same constable checked the packages in the corporal presence, making the transfer appear legitimate. So I'm going to Saturday, September the 13th, 6 p.m., the 6 p.m. handover. Now, this is the important one. During the next handover on September, that is Saturday gone now, during the next handover between the corporal and one observed that, I can't tell who observed it, the package looked smaller than before. One package of marijuana was burst open, appearing tampered. These observations reported up to the chain of command, sparking suspicion. So the man who took up, listen to me, come back to me, the man who took up the handover, the man, and I want to tell you, should I say it or should I not say it? Should I say it? There's a man called Corporal Mohammed. I think it's a Mohammed. Hold on. Corporal Mohammed. A man named Corporal Mohammed. Now, even though they said much about Corporal Mohammed, someone is telling me, that he observed it at 6 o'clock. He observed it, wait, Saturday 6 o'clock, handover, but wait, something looking wrong here. Somebody bust one of the packets and thief weed from it too. A quarter ounce, yeah. Yeah, so while all that packet ain't gone, somebody dig it out and take something too. But my partner, my good constable partner didn't know. No. Hold on. Hey, relax yourself now. Okay? Right. He realized something, so he reported it one time. These observations were reported to the chain of command. So on Sunday, September the 14th, at the 8 a.m. handover, so he observed here, he said, nevertheless, something not right with this drugs here. Mohammed says something not right with his drugs. What going on with his drugs? Something not right, so wait, now they go wait, well, they say, what going on? They reported one time Saturday evening, so Sunday morning, the handover is at 8 o'clock again, 8 a.m. A corporal raised further concerns about the marijuana packages during the handover. So when Mohammed finished from 6 p.m. to 8 now, he said, yeah, what's going on? But this is what I just saying, well, I just presume, well, yeah, what's going on? This is what I have here. This is the information I have. Man, none of us information. Yeah, what's going on? Something wrong here. Because they already raised concern at 6 p.m. Saturday evening. So when was the 8 a.m. thing? They say, yeah, what's going on? So at this point, an official said, let's launch an inquiry. And was launched in the missing and stolen drugs. So Sunday, 8 o'clock is when the bacchanal happened. When the bacchanal happened. Remember Saturday morning it started from Saturday morning between, I'm going to tell you between what time, yeah? Between 2:38 and 5 o'clock. So DCP Benjamin checked the footage from 2:38 to 5 o'clock and you can see everything. You will see the black SUV pulling inside by the police station. You will see lights off. You will see people lying down sleeping. But it's only one person committed this crime. Yeah, let me tell you that. One person committed this crime. The rest, well, I don't know what's going to happen with the rest. Who should have been up? I don't know. I can't say that. But one person committed this crime. And I will tell you, one person committed this crime. Pardon me? One person committed this crime. On Sunday the 14th, 2025, when he hand over, they say, well, call, let's start to investigate. Let's start to check everything. And this is just a piece of information before we take the break and go to Carlsen Field. Many officers assume cameras in police station were non-functional due to an unpaid contract with the supplier. In reality, the camera were fully operational and recorded the theft. The street value of drugs have sharply due to a shortage in the Caribbean. Cocaine increased by 50,000 per kilo. Marijuana increased by approximately $4,000 per kilo. So that is what's going on here. So I have it here, I have all the names, all the people, everything here, All the names, everybody. And I can give you time, I can tell you everything. So the theft of the 20-something blocks was taken between 2:38 and 5 o'clock on Saturday morning. When they reversed the black SUV inside. So just like the Deputy Commissioner said today, remember since yesterday I buzzed this mark here? Since yesterday I stood in front of the police station and I buzzed this mark since yesterday. Since yesterday, I had to go back to yesterday's show. But remember, we had a break in the show, so we're going to join the two shows, join everything together and repost it on all our platforms. Okay, we're going to repost it on all our platforms. All right, so we're going to take a fast break so you know what's going on about the drugs. And that is why I tell you, I am the commissioner for the ground. And let me show you, I am the commissioner for the ground when I take it to Carlsen Field and tell you why the accident involving the guy with the Audi was not reported. And cannot be reported. I will tell you why. And I want you to listen. I put this together. Remember, we don't end at 7. So rounds up all his friends and his family and let them see exactly what went on when we come back.
The I.A.N Show will be right back.
Neo Eyewear Limited, a leader in the eyewear business with complete glasses which include frame, lens, and eye test for only $3.95. We have one of the largest selections of frames and brands for you to choose from, such as Gucci, Tom Ford, Balenciaga, St. Laurent, and even the Ray-Ban Meta glasses. Conveniently open from Sunday to Sunday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So visit us at 91D Main Road, Montrose Mall, or M6 Plaza, Endeavour.
Thinking of giving your home that modern finish? Then visit ABC Bar Doors and Windows. We are the largest supplier of hardwood finishing goods. Get kitchen and pool tiles, faucets, doors, windows, sinks, and so much more. Come in or give us a call. ABC Bar Doors and Windows, always a better choice. Beat the heat at Kinko Limited or to AC Parts and Services. Our techs have years of experience keeping you cool and comfortable. Exceptional prices, quality work, and outstanding services. Call, WhatsApp, or come in today and take advantage of our many specials.
Step into Sensational Beauty Studio by Tina, your one-stop beauty destination. From micro shading and brow tinting to makeup, hair coloring, manicures, pedicures, and relaxing massages. Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Walk-ins and appointments welcome. Book today.
Do you know just how important tires are in getting the maximum performance from your car? Dunlop, a leading manufacturer of ultra-high performance tires, carefully designed grooves and blocks for more rubber-to-road contact.
Crime Watch does not end at 7 p.m. It continues on all our platforms, Facebook, YouTube, and on our website. Download the Ian Allen app today. Welcome back to the Ian Allen Show.
Let me tell you something, Let me tell you something. And why I did that? Peter, I'm going to play for Paul in Barataria police station, Because, sometimes these seniors and them, they like to send a message and they like to deal with people. Transfer this one, transfer that one. Because what I tell you, I am what I tell you, I am what I tell you about waiting to see what the Deputy Commissioner Benjamin coming out with. Because waiting. Because Peter is going to pay for Paul. Well, deal with the man who was sleeping. All right? But he didn't commit no crime. He had commit no crime. I don't know about that. They say he was sleeping. I don't know. All right? I think he was asleep. But nevertheless, he didn't see what was going on. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, deal with the man who take out the light at 2:38 to 5, reverse a black Tucson, come out with a bag, arrested back by sergeant office because it had no camera there, arrested close by, come back, take what you had to take, put it in the black SUV, take the drugs from the blocks and put it back. Deal with that man. 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 Because let me tell you something. When they start to blame you, you would not believe, ladies and gentlemen, even that same Minister of Homeland Security, how they went after him and made strong allegations about him and they treated him badly. He know that. He know the police and them treated him badly. At that time they treated him badly for no reason. At that time, I can tell people that he would call out for a unit and he wouldn't get it. Because maybe they just didn't like his style. They didn't like his style, ladies and gentlemen. But today, look where my honorable friend has reached. So the same stone the builder refused become the chief cornerstone. So ladies and gentlemen, I am telling you today, no stone will be left unturned, but as you could see on national television. We turn over the stone already. So I just waiting. I waiting like everybody else. And in connection now, as we continue, a man was shot and killed, and I will tell you why the matter was not reported. I will tell you why. I would tell his wife didn't even know the car was where the car was knocked down, was hit and whatnot. But wait, I don't want to tell you anything as yet. I want you to listen to what I put together. A man was shot and killed while seated in the driver's seat of a white Audi. Remember, we don't end at 7. Go on to I.A.N Network on Facebook and YouTube. Call all your friends. Let them go there now, and they're going to see it live because our contractual arrangement is up to 7 o'clock, from quarter to 6 to 7 with Synergy. We bought all the airtime. So remember, certain person was saying on media house, a social media house, hey, take your time. We have airtime on media houses. A man was shot and killed while seated in the driver's seat of a white Audi along Carlsen Field Main Road on Tuesday, September the 17th. The deceased was identified as 53-year-old Raidal Persad of Tigress Road, Riverview Park, Montrose, Chaguanas. Around 5:45 p.m., officers were on duty at the police station when they received a report of a shooting at Pipecon Road, Carlsen Field. When they arrived at the scene, remember we showed you the video last night. I showed you when I sent my camera crew. They said what you saw last night while the show was going on. I said at a PCY. Remember the video? Show it us, yeah. You saw it on Crime Watch last night. And you wanted to know how this man ended up in Carlsen Field. How did this man end up in Carlsen Field? How this engineer from Metex ended up in Carlsen Field. Everybody wanted to know, but what are you doing there? What is he doing there? Today I will tell you what he was doing there. I will tell you how he ended up on that road. It is unbelievable, but I'm going to play it for you today. It's about 20 minutes. So we're going to run a little late. So ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Raise Raidal.
The Raidal, the guy named, I talked to him. Well,
when was the last time you spoke to Raise Raidal?
The Raidal, the guy named, I talked to him. Well, he dropped the car yesterday evening.
Yesterday?
Yeah, yes.
But I thought Friday he was by you.
He come Friday, and he tell me now he talk to the guy who bongs the car, so he tell me he gonna make.
You are the mechanic. You are the straightener and painter for the guy.
Yeah.
When was the last time you spoke to Raise Raidal?
The Raidal, the guy named, I talked to him. Well, he dropped the car yesterday evening.
Yesterday?
Yeah, yes.
But I thought Friday he was by you.
He come Friday, and he tell me now he talk to the guy who bongs the car, so he tell me he gonna make arrangement to bring it Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, but how he found out about you?
The guy who bongs him, I just do work for him.
Okay, okay.
So the guy recommend, hey, this is the garage here. Come on.
Where he bongs him?
He bongs him in the front of the Audi.
No, but where?
He reverse back. They won't say what area and thing.
So the guy you do car things for?
He recommend, hey, say, why this is the painter, come and drop the car here to fix.
He came here Friday?
Yeah, the guy came here Friday, made a arrangement to make.
Yeah.
And they say he gonna bring it Monday or Tuesday. He bring it yesterday. He say he gonna bring
what
it.
What time he brought it yesterday?
Hour after 2.
And then he went back home?
He went back home. Well, I asked him when he dropped the car, you want to drop back, how you going back home?
Yeah.
He say his wife to come and pick him up.
Right. He waiting by the highway.
Right, no, his wife come right there. Two of them come together. He dropped the car, he sorted where he had a paint and
then fix. Show me the car. Where the car is?
I had the car inside.
The whole front. What I want to do for you today, I want to go to last night where I was on the scene before I go to the mechanic. Go ahead. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is I.A.N. The person has been identified as Raidal Persad. a Metalex worker. So we're still trying to put it together. But what I found out, ladies and gentlemen, I know this video will be seen tomorrow, is that he was repairing one of his Audis. He has 2 Audis. He's an engineer by profession. His wife is also a professional. And he's fixing a vehicle just right after Seram entrance on the side road there by a garage. And apparently, ladies and gentlemen, he was asked to come out here by someone to collect something. We don't know if it was money, we don't know what, but he has no business in this road. So he was taking directions from the person. Now, why I'm telling you is that I'm just making it easier for the police in their investigation. And he was talking, he was at home and he was speaking with his wife and whatever. And he came out here. The person said, when you reach Carlsen Field, not where you're fixing the vehicle, but shoot me a call. I'll give you, And he said, but he's just going to collect something fast, and he left home because he lives not too far from here, the Londonville area. And that is how we ended up on this road, through a phone call. So I'm just saying, listen to me what I'm telling you, through a phone call. So what they have to do is to go back to the phone, believe his wallet is in the car. And what is sad, ladies and gentlemen, is that this man is a decent man. In fact, I just found out he knows some relatives of mine, and they all hang out together. And it's really sad. And we are still trying to put it together. But rest assured, the information that I've just received, as I said on my way here, I've passed it on to the Senior Superintendent Butler. And I know that is crucial information. And in fact, it's so sad. I was just chatting with his wife a while ago, and she came up here like she does not know what, like, how this really happened. Who are the players in this? And but we are putting it together. I'm putting it together. As I said, I'm the commissioner for the ground, and the ground must know. The ground must know. We must get, we must deal with this. And I must commend the Senior Superintendent Butler. She's outside here too. It's a very dark area here, but she's outside with her people, and they're not going to leave no stone unturned. This happened in our division, Central Division, and it's sad. It's really sad, and it goes on, and it goes on. A professional, an engineer, fixing it, repairing a vehicle, and that's the only reason how we ended up in Carlsen Field, because he's repairing his Audi, another black Audi he has, by a straightener and painter inside a Seram, that road inside a Seram there. So he has no business in here. But when the person call him out and say, hey, come down here, collect your stuff. Now, we don't know if it is money relating to the car. We don't know if he had to pay someone relating to the accident. We don't know. But the person, all we know, and I'm just teasing you tonight, is that the person said, I have a warehouse. And he asked the question, what warehouse is that? Where do you have a warehouse? Where do you have a warehouse? And the person said, when you reach Carlsen Field, shoot me a call. So that is not a hard case to solve. Shoot me a call. But rest assured, ladies and gentlemen, no stone will be left unturned with respect to this tragic death, this tragic death of this person here. His family is here, all his families, they are coming in right now. It's just tragic. So we're going to keep you posted. State of emergency, and it continues. And people are killing you for small money, 5,000, 6,000, 2,000. That's the level that we have seen. People are coming after you for small money. Small money. But nevertheless, we'll keep you posted. Thank you again. Right, so after there, I started to gather information. Now, I want to tell you something, and I don't want you to get upset with me. Remember, I showed you a little clip from where I went to the mechanic, but we're going to start it back where we now met. Remember, the mechanic said, the straightener and painter guy from Carlsen, he said, the man who bounced Raidal car, who reversed and bounced the car, sent him here because he do work for him. But I will tell you something, and that is how he ended up carrying his Audi to the mechanic there, the straightener and painter. Now this matter was never reported to the police, neither the insurance, because where this incident took place, that's all I can tell you. It was an area that where it took place, he just didn't want to say where this man bounced him. And this man didn't want to say where the man who bounced Raidal car didn't want to say what he was doing there. It was no illegal stuff, so don't think that it's drugs or guns or anything. It was nothing. Raidal was never doing nothing illegal. He was never doing nothing illegal. But where the accident took place, it was like, I don't want to talk nothing. I don't want to say what I was doing there or what you were doing here. Let's kind of fix. That's why the wife of the engineer did not know where the accident happened. She up to this day doesn't know where the accident happened. I know where the accident happened. But that is not the issue here. So the man who bounced the van, who bounced Raidal car, knows where the accident happened. But he does not want to say because everything was I don't want to go into insurance something now because this whole thing will come out. I don't want to go into insurance. It was never reported. It was never reported. So the man who bounced the car now call his straightener and painter in Carlsen Field and say, I'm sending somebody by here to fix the car. And yesterday, which is Tuesday, he carried the car by the man. But strange enough, I will tell you something now. I am going to the mechanic now because the straightener and painter, because how I found out, I said, well, wait, how this intelligent man, this big time man, who work in Metadex, live in Londonville, how we know about this mechanic, how this straightener and painter in Carlsen Field? How we end up carrying an Audi in Carlsen Field? It have nobody fixing high-end car. Because even when they went to the straightener and painter didn't know about that kind of car, how to really fix that kind of, because remember those cars have sensors and things, you know. So you have to know when you're changing grill, you know. Reverse sensor, you have to know how to line up the grills and whatnot, because the fender was damaged. So the price was looking real hot. Because I was telling something, right, Raidal went to the Audi place in San Fernando, Southern Sales, and let me give you a joke one time. Let me tell you, he called the person and say, so much of that? The man said, so much of that? No. And a big cuss out on the phone. I don't know if he was talking to whoever he was talking about that. But nevertheless, it had a cuss out on the phone. So let me tell you now, how Raidal ended up in Carlsen Field. He was home, and between 5:13 to 5:30, he got a call on his phone, telling him, hey, come down, and when you reach Carlsen Field, you're going to shoot a call. The man say, I live in, it has some warehouse, a big warehouse where I live in. He say, okay, when you reach Carlsen Field, come down, shoot me a call. And the wife heard it. And he tell the wife, here what, Raidal tell the wife, the man there told the wife, here what going on. I'm going to the road to come back. I just go and collect something. Because based on how this thing happened, how this bounce up happened, how this car hit that car, they couldn't say where it happened. So it was a hush-hush. But all we know so far is that the man who bounced the car can't say where it happened, but he sent the car by his straightener, his straightener and painter, not Raidal, because Raidal don't carry any Audi there. He would go through insurance. You understand? But where the incident happened, unfortunately, the man had to fix the car. And that is how this straightener and painter got involved. Go ahead. You are the mechanic, you are the straightener and painter for the guy.
Yeah.
When was the last time you spoke to Raidal?
The Raidal, the guy named, I talked to him, well, he dropped the car yesterday evening.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
But I thought Friday he was by you.
He come Friday, and he tell me now he talked to the guy who bounced the car, so he tell me he going to make arrangement to bring it Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, but how he found out about you?
The guy who bounced him, I do work for him.
Okay, okay.
So the guy recommend, hey, this is the garage here, come on.
Where he bounced him?
He bounced him in the front of the Audi.
No, but where?
He reversed back. They won't say what area and thing.
So the guy used to do car things for?
He recommend...
Right, hear what he said? all the straightener and painter know is that the man who bongs the car, which he know, send Raidal to fix the car there. But remember, he don't know where it happened. So everything was just a car, shh, they want to say. So you understand. But nevertheless, the man who sent, that is how Raidal and car ended up by this man. Remember what he said? I just do work for the man. I just do the work for the man who bongs Raidal car. And that is how he ended up sending his car here. Go ahead.
He said, why this is the painter, come and drop the car here to fix.
He came here Friday.
Yeah, the guy came here Friday, made a arrangement to make.
Yeah.
And they say he go bring it Monday or Tuesday. He bring it yesterday. He said he go bring
what
it.
What time he brought it yesterday?
Hour after 2.
And then he went back home.
He went back home. Well, his wife, I asked him when he dropped the car, you want to drop back, how you going back home?
Yeah.
He said his wife to come and pick him up.
Right. He waited by the highway.
Right, no, his wife come right here. Two of them come together. He dropped the car, he sorted where he had a paint and
show me the car, please. Show me the car. Where the car is?
I had the car inside.
The whole front mash up here?
Yeah.
Where? Let me see, just come and see it. The whole front?
Yeah.
Right, it just jammed the wall. So they want, the whole front mash up. Yeah. So the grill was costing $12,000.
Well, the guy said 11,000.
11,000 plus he had to get other things.
Yeah, well, I could do the rest. Like
right.
Any paint and shit.
Right. And he wanted to finish a site. Here it was as here too.
No, well, the owner.
He said, let's touch the touch.
The owner say, as he painting there, he could pay for this one side.
He bought this car from an expert and somebody who passed away. Yeah, long time.
It's a garage business.
Yeah.
I don't know who come in, but the guy recommended, he said, this is the shit.
So he brought this car at 2 o'clock yesterday.
Even after 2.
After 2.
Yeah.
So I wanted to know, right, but how this man who live in London, well, he's originally from South, right? I say, yeah. How this man know about bringing this car here?
No, but the guy who bongs him.
The guy who bongs him.
He live not too far from me here.
The guy who bongs him living not too far from you. Which part?
Right by the body.
Which bar?
By Anan bar.
He own Anan bar?
No, he ain't own Anan bar, but he live right by the body.
Oh, what is his name?
Oh, you know the boy name, I don't know my face.
What kind of car he driving?
He driving a red highest van.
Highest van, a red highest van?
Yeah, but that way more reverse and monks him.
Oh, but you didn't know where it happened?
No, I don't.
But all you know, yesterday he brought in the vehicle, but Friday it happened, you know.
Huh?
And Saturday, did he call you? Let me ask you something. Did he call you from the Audi company on Saturday? Because he went to the Audi company on Saturday. And
I think he called from my personal cell phone yesterday.
Yeah.
And he said, he only way to drop the vehicle. I said, I'm not in the garage right now, I'm going to bamboo. I said, well, come and wait now. And I go, come and sort your thing. And he waited out 5 minutes. Then after we talk and then his wife come one time with him and his wife pick him up and go. And I hear that this morning.
Nice fella, you know.
Yeah, I hear that. Well, 2 police come by me this morning investigating. They say with the car. Well, I had the car outside.
Yeah,
I
and you put it in the garage.
Yeah, but the police say, well, this kind of the guy come and
lack of interest now.
Don't come and don't do nothing in the car.
Wait until here.
I go wait till they don't know how to do, and then I go continue fix the car. And the madam, well, the madam go come, me and she go talk, and I go sort out the car for she. The guy had to fix it.
So how you feel? The customer came.
Well, first time this ever happened to me. Yeah, first time this happened to me.
How much years are you now? More than 15 years.
You owe me about 20 years.
Yeah,
right? Look how long you know me.
I must say, and I must tell you this, you work, I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
I know when this whole house was about
house, I get flood and thing,
flood. I think I help you buy an electricity pole.
You help me with the current. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that, but I'm proud of you.
No,
and you're a good boy, you're a good boy, you're a real good boy.
You know me, I always a good fella. Yeah. I have my own business now, so I do all the shit and painting.
Very good, and you do good work, yeah.
Yeah. Look, I charge him on small money, that's to fix that. You know, and the guy say he go fix the front, he say he go do that. I said we go do everything one time.
So now we understand. So everybody was confused, right? Everybody was confused. How this man know to bring this car here? Not knowing, the guy who bongs him say, this is my straightener and painter. Yeah. He drives a red highest.
A red van, yeah.
A red van. So let me tell you what happened yesterday now on the scene. Let me explain something here. Yeah. He was home and the man said, well, come up, somebody say, come up and collect something. Yeah. So they ended up carrying him on that road here. Okay. And the Carlsen Field Road. He was supposed to collect. We don't know if it was money for what, and that is where they shot him. Because everybody wants to, how he die in Carlsen Field? How he fixing Carlsen Field? So you know it now. So we just, it's like a puzzle. You can't get involved in that, but we put it together. This is his garage here. As you can see, painting a vehicle here, right? And but he's doing good work. He's doing good work, and we're proud of him. He's a real good boy. But nevertheless, I want to go back. So now you understand. So all Raidal farmers, Raidal, right? The guy named Raidal.
I don't know the guy.
Raidal, real quiet fella, real nice fella. Real nice fella.
Well, the length of time we talk about half an hour.
Yeah.
I get to him, he's a cool fella. Me and he talk. He said you could get the same exact color. I said, yeah, don't worry. I got handle up nice, fix back the front like a nice, bring it back like new brand, you know. You have the same color and everything. Well, me and he talk. He seemed like a nice guy. Yesterday evening, 3 o'clock.
And his wife picked him up back.
The wife was he and the wife come together. I look like to what I'm going now. I say, well, I asked him how you going back home. You know where you're from, honey. If you want a job,
so
I can use my car.
That is how he ended up coming to Carlsen Field. That is how this man car came to Carlsen Field by the straightener and painter. The man who bunks him lives. Say here we're going on. I have a straightener and painter, and where I live in, the man with the highest who bongs the front of his car lives right by the bar there. So I'll have to go and check the bar and a red highest.
A red van, yeah.
That pickup van.
A panel van. Yeah.
A red panel van. You don't know his name? Andre. Yeah. Andre Samlal, yeah. That the same Samlal from the back there? All right then. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm just putting this together. This is the Auto Bodyworks buffing and polishing. This is the phone number there. He does a great job here. 370552. So this is the place that he brought the car. Andre Samlal. He does work for Andre Samlal. That is the person who called him. Andre Samlal. Now listen to me carefully here. So when he bounced when he reversed and he hit the Audi, he hit Raidal vehicle. He said, bring it here because I have somebody in Carlsen Field. That is how Raidal ended up bringing his car there. Andre Samlal is from around here. They have the bar right by it now. So Andre, because the guy does work for Andre, because Andre called this boy here, the straightener and painter, and say, hey, a man bringing a car, I reverse, I hit the man car, blah, blah, blah. So we go in. So, look at the front now, right? So look at the distance, so we drive in. All right? So we drive in. So that is the polish, that is the shop there. The Samlals and them are known people in Carlsen Field because they have a bar, right? They have a bar. This is the bar that they have here. One of his sons, I.A.N, and I think this is his, they have this bar. So I'm not seeing the red van. I'm not seeing the red van. I don't know if Andre is wrong, right? Because the red van is right here. That's a red van. So they have this bar here. Andre, I think his father or his brother or somebody have a bar here. So look at the distance here. So if I turn in here now, the red van, Andre van, supposed to be here. Let's see if you see Andre van. Andre's supposed to have a red van. Oh, they have a business. Okay. Well, whoever have a business, I don't know. Look the red van there. So that's the red van, that's Andre's van. Yeah. Lives here. Alright, so you understand the distance, but maybe I'll less than a minute. This is the red van here that they were talking about. So Andre from here told the mechanic, fix Raidal van, Raidal car. So that's how Raidal ended up. So we go in the one there. But I say Andre drives a red van. Look at red van right here. You saw the red van? Right. So, okay. So we go in again. So Well, they own the shop here and the bar here, right here. Okay? They own the shop and the bar right here. Right, so this is, they own the shop and the bar right here. So we're heading out now to show you where Raidal lost his life, where he was shot. Go ahead, hit me the road there. Just to put it together for you today. Alright? This is where, let me just show you the area. And where Raidal car. Okay, it's less than a minute from everything. It's less than a minute from everything. Alright, just less than a minute from everything. I'll show you that cameras are wrong. You could see things. Right, you could see. Alright, so we're making it easy for the police, making it easy for the investigator. We're not casting aspersions on anyone. Alright, so we understand that the mechanic, that the man who bunks the Raidal car, called the Shaitan and Pinda, the man lives close. They had the body bar there, right next door. I only want nobody here home. So we go in. Right? So we heading out. About 2 minutes. 2 minutes drive. Yeah, just about 2 minutes drive. If you're driving with a certain kind of pace. Right? So, what's going on here now? Let me tell you what's going on here. So this is where, watch the distance here. Just have to watch the distance, how this fella lost his life. Who told him to come there and wait? Look the road right here. Watch the road, huh? Watch the road. Watch the road. This is the exact spot here where he was shot. Right here. Look at the distance. So the person told him, look at the caution tape right here. Watch the caution tape. Let me come. Right. Hold on. Let me just get a good spot to park. So now you understand, he came from here, right? And he was stopped here, or he was parked here, because somebody said, because the person on the phone told the wife, he lived close to our warehouse to come. That was the person that called him here, the person from here. He said, watch me, where you living? Come Carlsen Field and meet me. I live in by a warehouse. Whatever. Come and collect something. So he told his wife, because his wife, that's the conversation. If you ask the wife, and the police ask the wife, it's the same conversation, saying, come to Carlsen Field. We don't know if it's a collect, if it's a drop. He just said to the wife, he go and collect something. I come back just now. So he left Londonville. So what he did was he come here, and this is where he died. Look the caution tape, everything right here. This is where the car was facing. Right. So before we continue, so he realized he did not tell his wife where he was going. He just said he going and collect something, because in fact, the start of this, where he hit that vehicle, he did not tell his wife where. Everything was a secret. He did not tell his wife where. He don't know. Raidal don't know he knows nobody in Carlsen Field. All he knew that after the hit, they didn't go to no police station, they didn't do no insurance, go through no insurance. That is how his car ended up there, and that is how even the wife didn't know. Well, because when you ask the wife, where this happened, she does not know. Where the accident happened? Where he bounced him, Chaguanas? Which part? Which part? By who? She said she don't know. Because all Raidal told her, I'm coming back just now, I'm just going Carlsen Field to collect something. But maybe she thought, well, it was concerning, because the car is right there, I'm just going to come back just now. Not knowing he was instructed to go to Carlsen Field. Go ahead. Right across here. The car was facing, right? And this is where he died. Just showing you. So right here, right here, right here, the car was facing north. The car was facing north, and this is where, bow, and this is where he died. This is where he died. Well, wrong here, but I'm just telling you. So everything happened in Carlsen Field, but it all goes back, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I'm not casting aspersions on anyone, I am the commissioner for the ground, remember that. But I did my investigation and realized that person tell him to come here between 5:30 to 5:30. A phone call was made on his phone, and the person tell him, come here, come. And he even asked, Where you have a warehouse in Carlsen Field? Which part? And the person say, come and collect something. And he said, like, he left to collect something. So I will have to, I don't know, I'll have to ask Samlal if he called him, whatever. Because I saw like a warehouse where Samlal lived, but we don't know what happened. I can't say. Nobody could say here. You understand? Nobody could say what went on. Nobody could say what went on, but he died right here. I know what he died. He died an innocent man. He died an innocent man because this guy, he's an absolutely nothing. He's a nothing. You know, and sometimes when you know, he's a very educated boy, brilliant. The families, his family come from a brilliant family, bright, very educated people, doctor, lawyer, whatever, bright people. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes you're naive. Some people think that, you know, you're just, people don't know what's going on out here, you know. They don't know, you know. They don't know. So you ask yourself, what this guy was really killed for? He had a bit there. I know this shit, and because on Saturday, he went to Southern Sales to get an estimate. It come up to 11,000. But with other things, it can come up, maybe if they wanted a bonnet or whatever. So maybe it come out about 17,000. Right? But the bonnet mashed up. But how it went up to the wall there where the guy secured the car, everything mashed up there. And we don't know who he was arguing with on the phone Saturday at Southern Sales in San Fernando. All we was hearing, but that the price for it, I can't do nothing if that the price for it. That is the price for the bumper here, for the grill, that is the price. Everything comes to 11,000. I mean, I have to get this, I have to get that. Okay? I have to get this, I have to get that. And there was an argument at Southern Sales with the person on the phone. A big argument, and the person said, well, I'm not paying for that. But what if I'm not paying for that? Well, okay, that's done. So he got the estimate, and I think, if my memory serves me right, now these are innocent people. They have their children going to school. They're not in nothing. But you see how normal somebody can put you in place to get your debt here? So you really ask now, you be the judge, you the viewers be the judge. What are you thinking today? Now that I really put this together to you, what are you thinking? What are you thinking today? Now I can't cast aspersions on anyone. But what would he come here to collect? When the car was only dropped yesterday at the straightener and painter. So this is an easier work for Senior Superintendent Butler, homicide. Well, put it together. Put it together. Put it together. If Samlal, what's his name, Andre Samlal, I would like to speak with you. Please. Just to find out what was your relationship and when was the last time you spoke to Raidal. But this is what went on here today. This is what went on. This is what went on today. So now you know how he got his debt here. He didn't come to do nothing illegal. He fixing his car right about 2 minutes away from here. 2 minutes away from here. The person who bounced his car living 2 minutes away from here. And 2 minutes from here, he died. Because he called his wife, I come to collect something. Which part of a warehouse? Wait have a warehouse in thing there. Wait have a warehouse in Carlsen Field. I don't know. Okay, when you reach Carlsen Field, shoot my call. And that was the exact words she heard on the phone. And why I'm doing this, I don't want nobody afraid nobody. I don't want anybody intimidated by nobody. We gotta get justice for the boy. We have to get justice for the boy. Have to get justice. Have to get justice. And he was shot multiple times, slumped over. His car. So now you understand the whole thing, how this boy lost his life, how Raidal, the engineer, brilliant boy from Methanex, how he lost his life innocently. I'll keep you posted. And remember, this is I.A.N, Commissioner for the Ground. Thank you. You know, I'll tell you something. Huh? I will tell you something. Hold on. There's something I just want to check here. I want to check something here. You realize that the straightener and painter, well, the guy did not know where, Raidal did not know where the guy that bounced him lived. He did not know the house. He never went home by the guy who bounced him. He did not know the house. All he knew was the mechanic garage in Carlsen Field and how to get there. That's all. Because when he dropped the car there, his wife picked him up. And he went back in the evening, which was yesterday evening. He dropped it around 2 o'clock yesterday and went back in. He left home around between 5:13 and 5:30 when he got the call. People have to come out and talk now, you know. People have to come out and this is what I put together for you. Because he doesn't understand Carlsen Field. Raidal doesn't understand Carlsen Field. I was just looking for a number to find out from just one thing from someone. So ladies and gentlemen, remember, we had a technical glitch. So the first part of the show has been deleted. And what's going to happen now, by 8 o'clock, maybe a little later, the show will be posted on all platforms. It will be repeated on Synergy tonight and tomorrow normal. Okay, so we're going to join the two and fix it up and get it ready for you. So so at least you know about the jogs in Barataria and you know how this man was shot in Carlsen Field. This is I.A.N, the Commissioner for the Ground, as we continue. Good night.
Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna hunt you down. We're gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our mind. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on.